Hello. I want to do what I eat in a day. I've never done one, and some people have asked, but I always find myself liking when people do them. I always start out right when I wake up. I have a good old sip of water. I keep this in my bed at night just if I get thirsty. And I try to always keep this full. So like the second I'm done, I'll just refill it. So I'm not like, oh, I gotta go refill my water. It's just like, oh, I always have water. I've also heard that keeping a straw in your thing of water helps you drink more water. I've never really had an issue. I've always really liked to stay hydrated. Yeah, so I always start with like a lot of water in the morning, like right when I wake up. Okay, bye. Okay, it's a little while later and I'm gonna go do a little baby workout. I love this stuff. I usually have one of these before I work out. The flavors I like are the wild berry. I also really like the pomegranate orange or pomegranate tangerine. Fuji apple pear one is really good. They're all really good. I like the carbonated ones. I also got my roommate hooked on these. She likes the non-carbonated ones, so there's a ton of these in our fridge, but we know whose is whose because she likes those and I like these. One time we were on a bike ride, either a month ago or like yesterday, because what is time? And we saw like Celsius people and they were handing out Celsius and we lost our minds. We saw these Celsius people and like rode as fast as we could and we were like, we love Celsius so much. Like it looked like a commercial because we were like so elated and they were so sweet and so nice. So they gave us like 3 each. So yes, I love Celsius before I work out. It's very like fun. It tastes good. It like makes you feel like energized. It's great. So yeah, then I'm gonna go to the grocery store and I'll come back and you guys will see what I purchase in a day. Okay, so I just got back from my workout and grocery shopping and I wanted to show you guys all the stuff I got. So I like to have sparkling water, so I usually get LaCroix or bubbly, or if I'm feeling a little crazy, I get Spindrift. That's like my favorite. It's great. Sorry, I carried all of this up by myself with just one trip. A little hack from me to you. Open your LaCroix so that they're standing up straight. Put it in your fridge and just hold and push like that, and then they're all right there. Usually when I do a big grocery haul like this, I also throw a bunch of the old stuff in my fridge out, so I'll be doing that too. I got some really nice eggs from this place called Handsome Farms. I did my shopping at Sprouts today mostly, and I got these because I think I'm gonna make homemade pasta tomorrow because I got a new pasta maker, like pasta shaper. I'll be the pasta maker, and I want to use some nice eggs for it, so I got those. This is the bread I've been really liking. It's Oro Wheat Organic Thin Sliced, and it's like this multi-grain. It's cute. It's really good for sandwiches. I always get Michael like little drinks that I think he'll like. So I got him this Matcha Bar Hustle like energy drink, this aloe vera thing. I sort of just like guess and then he usually likes them. I got these 2 gigantic oranges that looked super good. I like to have just like a big thing of greens for smoothies or sandwiches, or sometimes I'll just like have a handful to feel like I'm being healthy. And then I got more sriracha. We always have sriracha in the house. I got a cauliflower, a cabbage. I got some new carrots to make some more pickles and some more avocados. This one's super ripe, so I'll use this for my toast. As some of you may remember, I don't have a toaster, so I've got to turn on my oven. Some pad thai noodles and brown rice paper to make spring rolls either today or tomorrow. I got raspberries, even though I do think I'm mildly allergic because every time I eat them, I get this weird like reaction on my tongue. I'll show you because I'll probably have some with breakfast. I got some onion and garlic just because I like to always have that in the house. It's also one of the things I always forget that I have. I'm like, oh, I gotta get more garlic, and then I end up with like 6 heads of garlic. I got some lunch meat for me and just some salami too. I like to snack on both of these. Sometimes I'll put them in a sandwich. Sometimes I'll just like wrap cheese with them and have like a little salad. So I like to have these. Got some cucumbers for pickles. And also those spring rolls. Should I do a video on those spring rolls? Maybe I should. They're a lot of fun and they're vegan. They're easy and they're yummy. Got some tomatoes for sandwiches. I think having a lot of sandwich stuff like just makes it so you have a very solid option for a balanced meal. There's carbs, there's protein, there's fat. I don't usually drink like milk. Sometimes I do, but usually I'll just have almond milk. I usually only really use this for smoothies and stuff, and Chris uses it too, so we sort of just like always buy a bunch of it. I always like to have stuff for Michael to drink, and so he loves these lemonade matcha things from Matcha Bar too. I don't love them, but I don't like matcha, so. We got extra firm tofu for our spring rolls. And just like I was telling you earlier, I love Celsius, so, oh, this is that other flavor. Those were on sale at Sprouts, I was very happy. And obviously I got Halo Top. Yeah. This is my favorite flavor, but pretty much all their flavors are pretty great. And then I also like to just, oh, this is cucumber juice. Whatever. I like to just have a couple of green juices. My mom is so good at actually making them. Like she juices them herself, but I just like have not gotten into that habit yet. So if I'm ever at the grocery store and I see these, especially if they're on sale, I'll just grab a couple. These are the Evolution Fresh brand. I like them a lot. Okay, so that's it for the actual like grocery haul. I will see you guys in just a bit when I have my breakfast. Okay, so now that my water is refilled, and this is Organic Valley ghee. I just accidentally ripped the label off, but this is what I like to cook my eggs in when I can. It's just clarified butter, so all the milk fat has been taken out. Yeah, it's so good. And I'm gonna use my new fancy eggs, which I'm so excited about. I always get just like cheapy eggs, so it'll be nice to have really, really good ones. I love the heel of the bread, so like I'm excited to get to use this, and I'm just gonna pop them in the oven. And usually by the time those are finished toasting, my eggs are finished cooking. I don't usually use a whole avocado on my toast. I usually use a quarter of an avocado on each slice, so I only need a half right now, ski. Okay, so I usually just like plop up here on my bed and have breakfast because I just don't have a ton of space. But we have our avocado toast. Yum, yum, yum. I put some hot sauce on it. I usually just use whatever hot sauce I have. Today it was Frank's Red Hot. I also have my raspberries. No!
No!
I have one less raspberry than I did a moment ago, and that green juice I told you guys about. Already a hair on it, so. Okay, so yesterday actually ended up being kind of a weird day. I was like not at home very much. So a lot of the footage that I got was on my phone, which is fine, but if I'm gonna do it, I wanna do it right. And what I eat in a day is usually at home since high quarantine. So I am going to make it's a little later in the day, it's like 12:30. That's actually exactly when I ate breakfast yesterday, but that is usually what I would have for breakfast, like some avocado toast. And now I'm going to make what I would usually have for lunch, which is just like a little Sim Sam or a sandwich for people who don't talk like a fool. Okay, so we're gonna start making our sandwich. I have sliced up my tomato and I've just put it on a paper towel so that it can drain a little bit, just because it's like usually very wet. When it comes to food, soggy bread is one of my least favorite things. All right, I'm gonna pop you down here and you'll see me make a sandwich. Oh, what do I eat in a day? Munch, munch. What I eat in a day is also this slice of cheese. Also, sometimes when I'm making these sandwiches, I'll just like shove the lettuce in my mouth as I'm putting it on. Why not get some more veggies? Okay, now don't get me wrong for 1 second. For 1 second, I love putting chips in my sandwich. However, I do it on a bite by bite basis. Now, you're wondering, why, Irene? And I'm saying, oh my God, great question, Kathy. I don't like to put my chips in the build of my sandwich because if they get soggy, I'll throw the sandwich away. I'm sorry, I hate to say it, I don't wanna waste food, but I'm gonna be honest with you here, Ginger. If I get a soggy chip in a sandwich bite, it's ruined everything. It's worse than soggy bread. I'd rather have soggy bread than a soggy chip. So here's how you do it. You take a little chip, then you put it in like so. Just nestle it in there, see? Then And you have a perfect sandwich chip bite. And you don't have to worry about eating it so quickly because it's gonna get soggy. You're welcome. Anyway, it's 12:30, happy lunch. Oh, and I'm finishing this guy. I realized I forgot to tell you, the chips I used were these olive oil potato chips from Trader Joe's, of which I got a couple more. I love these. These are probably like my go-to potato chip if I just want like a classic sea salt potato chip. They're so good. Okay, now I have had my lunch and I want something sweet. I'm gonna have these things I got at Whole Foods the other day called Mad Minis. They're just like mini baby ice cream sandwiches and I love them. And they're so small and they're just perfect to like get a little sweet tooth craving in. I'll probably have 2 of these. I had 2 of these. It is 1:35 and I'm having a glass of limeade. My cravings are so predictable. Like I always want something savory to start out with, then I want something sweet, then I want something like tangy to like cleanse my palate. Limeade cleansing my palate. Also, I'm gonna go fill this up in a second so I can make sure I keep drinking water. Hey guys, just been crying for about an hour. I thought that I was gonna just renew my passport in a very chill way. It turned into a big ol' scammy-roo, but thanks to Michael and knowing how the world works, he was able to help me like not freak out and figure everything out, and it's all fine, I think so. But I need some water. So 3 p.m. Drink up. Okay, it's 3:15 and I want a little snack, so I'm having some baby goldfish because I think that these are cuter. They are cuter. And I'm having some cut up mango. I don't think I'll have this whole thing right now, but I'll probably have it before the end of the day. So that's our little snack. Okay, it is now time for dinner. I mean little spring rolls for dinner. So these are totally vegan spring rolls. There is avocado and carrot and cucumber and tofu and noodles, all in a little rice paper wrapper. I also make a little dipping sauce of like General Tso's sauce, soy sauce, and sriracha. I usually make a pretty big batch of these because my roommate loves them and I love them and they hold up okay in the fridge. So I'll usually have them the next day too. I'm also having a glass of rosé and yeah, this is dinner. I'll probably have a snack later and I'll show you guys that. I just don't know what it is yet. So yeah, I hope you're having a good dinner too because I know I am. 7:30. I had all 4 of my gigantic spring rolls. They were fantastic. Thank you for asking. And now I'm gonna have my little dessert. I'm just gonna finish off these. I'm gonna finish off these Mad Minis. I have Grey's Anatomy in the back and I need to get back to editing in a minute, but I am so fatal for these. I've gone through a whole box in like 2 days, so a little concerning. Okay, it is 8:30 and I have found my snack, Annie's Bunny Grahams. Anyway, that's my snack. And I am actually really tired. My back hurts a lot. So I think that might be what I ate in my day. Obviously, when I do other stuff, there's a lot more food and different things that I'm eating and putting into my face. So when I was filming it yesterday and there were a bunch of those car videos, I have those up on my Patreon. But yeah, so that was what I ate today. Thank you guys so much for joining. It was a lot of fun. This was like one of the harder videos that I've filmed, which is interesting because I put a lot of work into all of my videos, but I think because I actually really enjoy what I eat in a days, I wanted this to be so good for you guys. So I hope you liked it. If not, I will make a new, better one. And if you did, fantastic. I'll probably still make a new one soon. But thank you guys so much for watching. This is a lot of fun to make. And I hope you have the best day and the best night. And I hope you keep eating. And I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Okay, also just one tiny bite of cheese.